just left my camp tonight. The lady from Germany is back there with her dog. Breaking up camp. Hung out with a couple of guys from America and a guy from Switzerland last night. He's about to pack up and leave camp. Beautiful spot. It stormed last night, thunder and lightning and rain. Thank goodness it's cleared back up again today. So we're about to head out. And big goal for today is Albert Mountain. Go up the fire tower at the 100-mile mark of the Appalachian Trail. Coming out of Beach Gap and taking one last look back at now the north face of Standing Indian. Came down from her yesterday. All right, I have finally made it to Albert Mountain, the last big climb of this section of trail that I'm hiking. I'm about to go up there on that platform. This is another big milestone for Appalachian Trail through hikers. The day before yesterday, we crossed the Georgia-North Carolina border, and Albert Mountain marks the 100-mile mark. And I'm fixing to take a look at this sign here and see what all these peaks are. Then I'm gonna go get a better view from up there. Looking back south, I think. I don't know if that's Blood Mountain back there. Oh my goodness. Leave that standing Indian over there where I was this morning, or yesterday afternoon. And then something very cool is that big blocky mountain right there in the dead center. That is Short Off Mountain over in the Linville Gorge. I would love to go up inside the tower, but it's closed. They had that locked. I don't know, maybe it's not locked. I'm not going in there. This is far enough. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Not too much want to be up here in the wind. Getting started on last day of the 40-mile wilderness. This was camp last night. This is the Long Branch Shelter. It's a double-decker, really nice. Some people I met from New York getting up and getting going. And Privy back there. They got their dog Max, who's a nice guy. A couple of other hikers. Everybody's headed into Franklin. Cheeseburger and cold beer time. Stopping for a little bit of water, just coming up a super steep staircase. See another hiker coming up. Stop right here for a draft of good, cool, cold mountain water, and headed up that little climb right there, up this little knob and down into Franklin. Almost done with 40-mile wilderness. All right, getting close to the top of the last climb in the 40-mile wilderness. Stopped to take a little break. Overcast morning. Not as pretty as yesterday, but it's nice and cool and good hiking weather. And nice little view. I will make an observation that spring is late getting here. That's why I can see the mountain so well in the trees. If you're wondering what the two white blazes mean on top of each other, that means I'm about to come to an intersection of another trail. All right. Finally made it to Winding Stair Gap. That hiker crossing the road is going back onto the AT. That's where I came down at the end of the hike last year. They're headed up that way. And I'm here in the parking lot. There's my buddy Joe that I met this morning. We've had a good visit hiking with each other. He's continuing north. He's hiking to Central Virginia, so I might pass him on my Sobo hike once I start from Irwin, and then just got myself a bottle of water out of this awesome pipe spring that I got water out of last year. So 40-mile wilderness check.